He's an Iranian scientist who came to America, and if you believe Iran, Shahram Amiri was kidnapped by U.S. agents. But one U.S. official says it makes no sense forcing someone to defect.
Mr. Amiri has been in the United States of his own free will, and he is free to go.
Amiri disappeared last year during a religious pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia. Monday night, he took refuge at the Pakistani embassy in Washington, asking to go home. Why there? The U.S. and Iran have no diplomatic relations, but there's an Iranian section there in a separate building. Iranian TV broadcast this video a few months ago. Supposedly Amiri in the U.S., claiming he was tortured. It did not show a second, slicker video, where Amiri is living free and clear in Arizona.
I am in America and intend to continue my education here.
In a third, Amiri is back to saying he's just escaped his CIA captors.
I was not prepared to betray my country under threats or bribery by the U.S. government.
Amiri worked at a university that's connected to Iran's powerful Revolutionary Guard. Pakistani diplomats say he was not a top scientist in Iran and didn't have access to sensitive information. But a former UN nuclear weapons inspector says
he asked to come here. He provided some very useful information on nuclear weaponization activities in Iran, namely the process of making the nuclear weapon itself.
David Albright says it's possible Amiri was a double agent, but more likely that Iran put pressure on his family, who did not come with him to the U.S. So what now? Ironically, once Amiri's back in Iran, he may end up an unlikely hero.
If Iran threw Amiri in jail right now, it would be an admission that he had really defected. So they have to treat him well to back up the story that somehow he was kidnapped and tortured.
But some of our other sources feel that the Iranians really don't care what the world thinks and that Amiri could still be in some trouble when he gets back home. On the other hand, he may be able to describe to them the kinds of questions that American officials have been asking him. Chris Lawrence, CNN, The Pentagon.